1017 FM and 710 Keel. Robert J. Wright and Aaron McCarty. In studio for a little bit is Mr. Don Pierson. He is the Secretary of Louisiana's Economic Development. Good to see you here again. Thank you for taking time.
My pleasure. Great to be with y'all this
What
morning.
brings you to town, Don?
Oh, Don.
Well,
Why
it's
are you
kind
here?
of, I would just want to say Merry Christmas.
Don, it's a little early for
Got
Christmas.
a real nice package under the tree that we're going to open later today, Aaron.
Is it a ham?
I think you're going to be really pleased with it. And anyway, that's probably the limit of what I can say. But certainly this is a great milestone day for Northwest Louisiana, and certainly for Shreveport.
Longest river in the South America, Don. What is that?
I can only say A, B, C. Project.
I just lost a bet, Don. Jobs are important for this community. Will we be getting good news on the jobs front today?
Absolutely. I think this is one of the largest projects, and believe me, I've been involved with Pratt and Bentler and others. This is of that magnitude.
Let's go back a little bit in time. What can you tell us about, if you can't tell us about today, what can you tell us about 6 months ago, a year ago, maybe even longer? How long has this been in the works? What kind of details can you give us about how today happened?
Well, this is just part of a great process that we're engaged in at the state level, and it applies to the hundreds of leads that we get that we then have to qualify and pursue the ones that make a lot of sense. It takes a lot of teamwork in the community, and that's being demonstrated, by the way, at your zoning levels, at the mayor's office, the council, the parish. You've got a great Caddo Parish Commission, and this is true in many of the parishes. The elected officials play an important role in these kinds of recruitment activities, and those are what's ongoing here and are critically important to the continued success of the region.
In your mind, what was it that sold a not-to-be-named major company on this area?
So again, I'll speak in strategic terms, but projects go where projects fit, where the alignment of the elements that are necessary to support and make a lot of sense as these things compete with other locations, that you've got to be strong. So whether those strengths are in a location, whether those strengths are in river transportation or highways or railways, workforce, lots of different things are evaluated in the matrix. But certainly this area has some very strong characteristics that are very desirable to this company.
Can you tell us who called who first?
I can say that we've been ringing a lot of doorbells out there, and this is one of them.
Don, and we're talking to Don Pierson, Louisiana Economic Development Secretary. There's a big announcement today. The governor will be in town. We will find out the details later today. But let me ask you this. A lot of people this question's bubbling up all around town. Folks can't find workers. Folks are having trouble finding. Where would a big manufacturer like this find workers? There's concern they'll bring them in from elsewhere.
We've got an unemployment rate that demonstrates that we've got available workforce out there. I think we pretty much understand that this is a temporary condition. There has been a lot of federal dollars put into the economy that are allowing people time to recover from COVID and get their feet back on the ground. But I think you're going to see lots of available workforce that's going to come forward very soon.
Wages for these jobs, do you have an estimate you can give us?
They're excellent wages.
Topping $15 an hour, I'm told. Is that accurate or no?
They're well above the minimum wage.
He's darn good.
This is not his, okay.
Not his first rodeo.
Pardon us.
Don, I have to go here because people are listening and asking this question. Could this company, whoever they may be, was the GM plant an option for them? Was that pitched? Was that not even discussed?
So again, I'll speak in sort of strategic terms, but I want everyone to know that from the local and state level, every chance we get to pitch the GM building to a potential suitor, we are doing that. We've got some fish nibbling on the line out there right now. Certainly, I would think this company took a look at that specific facility. But we've had, continue to have a lot of interest in that very strategic location, but it just wasn't quite a fit for this particular instance.
What are the problems with that facility?
I'd say that's just had age work against it to some degree. There's more working for that facility in that it's so well located. It's got great access from the interstate. It's got great rail capacity. It's got great power capacity. I think it has a lot of things going for it, and that's why we continue to pitch it.
One of the things I assume will be discussed today is as far, and I'm pointing north right now toward the
You're not going to trick him.
I'm not trying to trick anybody. Toward the yet to be named site of the yet to be named company. How's about the infrastructure that needs to be built, footed by Caddo Parish, the city of Shreveport, roads, water lines, et cetera, et cetera? That in and of itself, I would think, is no small undertaking.
There'll be a lot of those kind of considerations given, but you've opened a doorway for me to talk about another important program that we have, and that's our Certified Sites program. And one of the things that we're doing in all areas of the state, but we all know we need more push here in Northwest Louisiana. So in order to secure major announcements like the one we'll have later today, we have to have the available locations for these facilities. So we're running a program that we call Certified Sites, getting them essentially shovel ready. We go out and do a lot of the environmental, the cultural, the boundary surveys, the establishment of exactly what easements are around the properties, what are the all the features that are out there, and we get these certified by engineers so that when we get the opportunity to talk to a company like the one we're going to talk to in the past, and that we'll make an announcement today, we've got it on the shelf, certified and ready to go, which gives them speed to market, which makes a difference in today's economy.
So when somebody says, pardon me, so when somebody says, man, that's a lot of trucks, that's a lot of 18-wheelers, that's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of jobs, and that's a lot of economic development. That's great stuff.
It's already been looked at as to whether that area, those roads, at least until it can be expanded, can in fact handle the traffic.
Those elements have certainly been looked at, and they'll vary with the type of company and what they're trying to achieve. Great things happening in the information technology sector right now. But on an IT company, they don't need the level of infrastructure you're talking about here. But yeah, all those things go into the consideration.
About an IT company.
Some concerns in our community, Don, have been that some of these hundreds or thousands of jobs could be robot jobs. Can you address that?
Well, if we have robot jobs, we're going to have people that fix the robots, keep the robots rolling. There's all kinds of jobs that these things can lead to. One trend that you won't change is technology. Technology is going to continue to advance. It's going to advance at the fast food stores, the convenience stores, everywhere you go. They're looking to eliminate labor, and the low-skill, low-paying jobs will be going away. That's why it's so important to do the things that Kate Brumley talked about this morning, to have those strong educational partnerships, to work our folks into certification programs, either at community college or their 4-year degrees, and make them a good fit for the higher-skilled jobs that are necessary in the workplace of tomorrow.
If this were to be a big company that was owned by a guy named Jeff Bezos, would a guy like Jeff Bezos be at an announcement like this? I mean, are these going to be people under him?
That's a great question, Aaron. I have no idea.
I'm trying to trick him, and he's not falling for it.
Mr.
Will there be an A on your hard hat?
Mr. Don Pierson is Louisiana Secretary of Economic Development. Oh, my gosh, I bet you're a hell of a poker player, too. A pleasure, sir. Have a great stay in town today, and we'll have you back again anytime you want.
I look forward to that, and congratulations to Northwest Louisiana. Today's a great day.
Thanks, Don.
101.7 FM, 710 Keel. Greg Adams, Big Geek Con announcement just a couple of seconds away. And Dr. Sean Wilson, DOTD Secretary. What's up with that? He'll be here in about 10 minutes. Traffic now. Here's Ruben.